Right, hey everyone, I'm Klloo, welcome back to Soda Dungeon 2. So, we're still in Dimension 1. I did a little bit of grinding, get some gold, but we can finally move on, hopefully I got enough. So Dimension 2, it is painfully slow coming back to the game with, proper knowledge and understanding and doing something like this in all honesty. So we definitely want locksmithing for the key and then the bag of resourcements so we can take stuff with us. I think all the rest of our gold though is going to the tavern and the kitchen upgrades. Right, inheritance would be lovely, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference if we're not really going for speed. HP is probably just the biggest thing so that we can actually progress at a decent pace. Plus I have a ton of food. Oh, the fact that we have apples makes me kind of want to go get the 10k. I'll think about it. It's like one more run-ish, two more run. Nah, it's fine. Right, this isn't a serious run. We'll move on. We do have the items, which is, again, a wonderfully great way to start a new dimension. Ooh. But off we go. Dimension 2. The relic we're taking is definitely going to be... actually, I think attack will definitely scale better. Either way, you don't really pick up speed until you get both of them, right? So you can survive the floors and then so you can KO. But I think attack is probably a bit better. We'll take attack first. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. We have to get 200 floors, and we also have to start the Primal Lands now, right? Because we made that choice. So I have to do the boss of the Primal Lands along with clearing this dimension. So that is also going to be an interesting feat because Primal Lands, I don't actually know how well it scales, right? It's meant to be hard, but then by the time you actually, well, you most likely do it, you're in the Warrior Dimension, and it's really not tricky other than the gimmicky mechanics, right? Like Love Struck, or I think it's called Delirium actually, where your units attack your own units. So yes, we'll have to see. Either way, I'm definitely going to clear the normal castle first. But our items, chainmail, dagger, and a fist. So we get 2 weapons and some decent bits of armor. Luckily for us, we got gold from it as well, so I can actually get a fairly decent comp. I'm not going to buy the mystics, I think, right? Because it's a K and we only have 100 to actually find people. So we can get a 4-party comp going, which is kind of nice. Oh, how much gold is this? Do I want to turn it in? I don't know if I want to turn it in. I think I want to save it for the next dimension. Not that you can see, right? Because I'm covering it. In fact, I completely forgot to put that on as well. Although that looks kind of horrible. It's better here, but the background's not so great. Yeah. Anyway, I've got quests. We'll leave the camera up there, right? It's not a big deal what you can't see. Oh, it is kinda, isn't it? Whatever. Equip. So healer goes first. We don't have a healing stone, so the miner doesn't really matter. Whoever has high base attack can go on the back. And we just go up, and then down, and probably down again because we want HP. Yeah. Alright, so this is the first run. Well, I can get a wooden sword actually, but I think that's worth saving. Yeah, there's nothing to buy, nothing to craft. Let's just see how we go. Key settings, perfect. Okay. The good thing is after this one, we'll also get a magic clock, so we'll see how far we can get. Okay, we're out of MP, so this should probably be where we start losing people. Yep, there goes the miner. So we can't get the boss done, so it's probably not worth trying to push. I mean, gold isn't super impactful. It's probably not enough to hire the Mystic back, but we can craft a few things. Oh, actually, the essence is worthwhile. I want to nail it. Make sure we get this guy. Thank you. I have a key. We'll take the bonus treasure as well. Might be something decent. Gold? It's not gold. Okay, but we're definitely out of here. So, we also should get the magic clock at this point, I believe. Right, I think it's time gated, how long you spend on the dimension, not floor. So, pop up, yeah. So, thanks for playing. Get it for 15 battles, or 15 runs, right? And doubles all animations, so it's basically just a 100% speed boost. Now, right? You know what? Why don't I do this instead? Actually support the game. Yeah, and then I don't have to feel bad about cheating. I think I'll do that. Okay, so I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of this game, and above that, right? So, yeah, that feels much better than just cheating in the goal, right? So we have the magic clock, so we don't have to worry. Well, it should be a little bit quicker at the very least. And yeah, I can feel good. Okay, so, are we buying the mystics? I mean, we also have caps now. No, but I'm not going to use them. Maybe for relic upgrades. Anyway, it's a chance, right? We might be able to hire everyone. So 1, 2, 3. We're missing the Carpenter and the Mystic, thank God. 400 gold left. I'd kind of like a little bit more to actually craft, but we'll see. And we definitely want the arena. In fact, that's probably the big thing to go for right away. We need more bones, we need more iron, so I probably have to start at 1 so we can actually farm the bones. But we can make an iron sword since we have none, but I do have some iron, so that's good. Anything else? I can make the shield. The shield's not impactful. The ring's kind of nice though, right? It's a slight damage up. Phantasmal Claw for speed will also be good, and then just a silver necklace for item find. Other than that, I think we're fine. I can grab some more weapons. Yeah, I might as well. I think I'm going to start from 1. But now I have a healing stone, so that's good. We have AoE damage for clearing, which is good. We need the experience anyway. The calm tone we probably still want in last, right? For nailed it. Yeah, so that should be fine. And then we just go like usual. Highest damage from back to forward, and then HP from front to back. Although we probably want to space it out a little bit more. Right? Make sure they're all around that 20. Yeah, okay. That feels good. So we should be able to... Oh, almost forgot. We get boost attack damage, which will also really help. So we should be able to make decent progress now and hopefully get the bones, and I can start setting up scripts, right? Because that's really going to be the impactful thing in terms of both speed and just healthy progression. Right, off we go. Oh, starting from 1. Not so bad. We got all the way to 80 before we lost the nurse. We could probably continue for a little bit. I don't know if we could get the boss done, but I mean, the gold is probably worth it at the very least. We can buy the thief, and 800 is probably enough to still hire the full team. And then we have 6s, and we should be able to make some fairly decent progression. We also got 1 bone, so I'm hoping I've got 1 bone from before, and then that's the arena taken care of, and we can start actually scripting. Should be good, help conserve mana and healing. But it's not super impactful until we get all the secondary abilities, right? So group heal for the nurse, a recharge especially for the mystic. Although we can take the MP relic fairly early, and then that sort of does the job as well. Can we get this room? Perfect. Alright, so we got 4.3k to play around with, plus some items, that's always nice. But levels will definitely be fairly slow considering we can only run 1 at a time. Maybe it's worth trying to rush for the chef. I'll think about it. Right, let me figure out what exactly I want to do. Okay, so first buy the thief. Then in the shop, we want some demon armor. We got a dagger, so we don't need that. We have iron. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, right? But we don't have the gold. It's only 400. Is that worth it? You know what? It's probably better off to hire first. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 149. And no miner. Come on, give me a miner. Now we can't build it. That's annoying. Alright, I'd rather have a full comp though, so unfortunate. I will handle the gear. Yeah, not too shabby. No duplicates. Trust me on the armor. It's one slot you can't see. It's unfortunate though, because we have lucky clovers, and I'd love to run both of them because the gold find item find is fantastic. Other than that, we got some essence again. Otherwise, it's just back to it, right? I can start from 80, which is good. We could try the primal end. It's still better off to just clear the castle first. So hopefully we get nice and far this time. And this will be the janitor. I always love how weak the first one is. Really? No one would have lived. Yeah, I guess I don't feel so bad about that, but yeah, 3 hits, he's done. We hold the chest still, so I guess that's upside. We can definitely go a little bit further, but the loss of healing and the poison damage against the bosses now is kind of painful, but we'll see. Fortunately, a nasty ambush is the death of us. At least we got it. Oh, can we do the mini-boss? I have MP. I think we can do the mini-boss. Right? That should be enough damage, surely. Yeah. Oh, now we get a healing fairy. I love how I've taken the key and I have not gotten healing fairies at all to extend any of the runs. But we got to 117, so not so bad. 110 for the warping. Well, I guess that is kind of bad. We made an extra 30 floors, something like that, but we got some upgrades as well, which is nice enough, and more importantly, we can go ahead and build the arena, right? Which we can do the events, but it doesn't really matter. They're good for speedrunning, right? And we do want to get 5k, because I would like pets, so we can start getting the HP from that too. What are you talking about? Just collect essence. Okay, so let me figure out the script that is all-encompassing at the moment, right? What do I actually need it to do? Okay, so I think that's all that's relevant at the moment. So self and ally just heal if you're below 55. Team alive greater than 2, so instead of 3, strongest group attack should make the 2 rooms quicker. And then greater than norm, right? Biohazard, skull bash, and nailed it. Because we should start getting to the point where the mini bosses, so the ones on every 5 segments, have a bit too much HP for us to do effectively. And if we can do them in one, right, we're super happy. Plus we want the poison and the burn damage because they will be super impactful. Otherwise everyone else should just be enemy, I guess, any? No, enemy weakest? Enemy, no, any's fine. Enemy, any default attack, yeah, that should do. Okay, so we can assign that to everyone that's unlocked and hopefully I haven't messed it up too much that we just lose. But I'm gonna get the full party, get equipment, and then continue with the progression. Well, not the best start. Apparently you don't want any, because any ends up being any. Literally. Although there's some requirement to it, because it doesn't seem random, it seems like highest HP. But yeah, that should be weakest. And I think I messed up with the casting, because it wasn't doing it on 2 enemy rooms, so what did I accidentally do? Yeah, I did great. Not greater than equal then. Right? So 1, and then instead of any, definitely set it back to weakest, which is where? Exactly. Weakest, there we go. Alright, so that should be better. We got enough for an upgrade, so I guess that's decent, but now I have to re-equip. We didn't even get the 5k for the pets. Maybe I mischose, because we are just so squishy, right? Where healing doesn't even matter. Although we're out of MP, and our MP only really lasts 10 floors. Maybe HP would have been a little better. This ambush is definitely going to get us though, because we can only heal through with the minor, and yeah, it's not going to be enough. Maybe I can get a little bit of gold, but we should be able to get the pet at the very least out of this. So another 10 floors down, but really not that great progression in terms of speed, like usual. I don't know why I paused it. I thought that was going to take a bit longer. Yeah, so we died. Build the pets. Always high first, right? Never do that, but it's done. We have a little bit extra HP, and our tavern doesn't suck. We have a good plethora of people, missing the carter and the nurse. Getting equipping is kind of becoming an issue. We can save loadouts. That's kind of nice, right? Maybe I'll toy with that. It came in the bundle with the clock. I don't know. I'll bring it back when we get to the boss, I guess, or something else happens, because for right now it's just 10 floors at a time. You know what? Actually, it's probably worth grabbing crystals now. We don't have to go crazy with the upgrades, but even just +1 level to most things is going to be nice and impactful. I'm trying to remember what we have actually equipped. I think it was up to the rusty sword. Yeah, and even just the HP and stuff from this. So it is 18, which we might be not able to get. Yeah, 18 per, but now I can't pay to upgrade. That wasn't really worth it. Next time. Anyway, back to progression. Okay, so that's definitely going to help. We got a skull blade, which means that we have no difficulty whatsoever with the bosses now, right? Because we can apply poison through the nurse and then burn through the skull blade, and that's like 60% of their damage or their HP over 3 turns. So the chameleon should be fine as long as we land the status effects. The evasion still sucks, but we shouldn't have a problem at all clearing. Right, let's see the damage. 72, 105, not enough to one-shot, but still, we should be able to get to 190, right? Which would be much better to clear, because then we can just do the 10 floors and the Dark Lord, and then we'll save the Primal Lands for the next one, I think. Yeah, never mind. Apparently we just don't have enough HP to survive these 10 floors, even with MP and decent gear. Okay, so we're up to the boss, so we definitely need a ton more HP, so I'm actually buying a ton of crystals to upgrade gear. Which is surprising, because it's not something you'd normally really focus on, at least early game, right? Because it's not worth the hefty cost for, you know, payoff that just goes away. But we're looking okay, 40 plus. We're still kind of in one-shot territory for the boss, but we do have decent damage output. Again, if we can get the 2 status effects, we're fine. Otherwise, then it's a little bit troublesome. We could also go for the infected edge. Actually, no, we can't, because we don't have poison. The frying pan, the burn's not great on that though. Can we upgrade this again? Nope. Alright, well, wish me luck. See if I get to the boss. Okay, no one's dead. Unfortunately, there is a poison in play. We do this on auto. Auto off, I mean. Yeah, definitely. Right, so we try and get the poison. That's not a good start. I'm gonna rock him, just for the damage. Right. Once he starts stacking evasion, that's when we're really sad and we did not get the status effects. Yeah, so now's the big issue. But you can still land them, and it's worth probably paying the cost, is it? No, it can't be. I think it's just normal hits and try to heal through. And then once camouflage wears off, then we try to inflict the stats again. I mean, well, there goes the skull blade. Our damage isn't horrible, but it is still just pretty much RNG whether or not, you know, we miss before he KOs us. Some damage is good, some crits would be better. Yeah, there's 2 people gone. Come on, just land the poison at this range. We can probably get done. That was not it. Yeah, a little bit more damage. Right, he didn't re-evasion, so I think we have him. This is still high damage. Yeah, so we still do that. I'm not going to heal, because he should go into evasion here. Okay, perfect. Never mind. Alright, that wasn't as bad as what I was thinking. Maybe because I'm less powered when we speedrun. But Dimension 2 is technically done. Right, we still have the primal lands. We'll give it a go. If I can get to the boss nice and quick, we might as well just do it right away. If not, then I will grind for a little bit, get gold for some extra stuff. But I feel like our setup should be fine. I don't think it's that crazy. But there's a portal. Let me gear up for the primal lands. Okay, all geared up. We have enough essence. I'm going to grab the attack level. We might as well grab it now. And let's see how this fares. I believe the HP is, yeah, it's small, right? It doesn't get absurd till a little bit later on. I think around 500-ish is when their scaling really goes through the roof. So I feel like we should be able to get to the boss. Maybe not in one go because we're going to burn through mana. Maybe I shouldn't allow them to use their skills. It should be fine. We'll see what happens. Okay, so here the problem starts. I didn't full clear because I've been doing it with auto off. And now we have Delirium. And Delirium means we can hit any of our units for a 29. Which is fantastic. And we don't have any way to really clear it. Although, there you go, we didn't actually proc it. I don't want to turn auto off either, right? Because I don't want to randomly pick an attack, right? If it tries to AoE cast, then that's going to damage everyone. You want it to really much fade away. Yeah, there's the problem, because now I have to spend time healing, which is also problematic. But hopefully it should go away fairly soon. It's fine, right? It's fine. We can do the boss, it's just definitely annoying. In fact, I could probably still get pretty far now as well. Okay, so despite the loss, we actually made it to the first boss, which is good. We should have enough damage. 2k is actually kind of hefty for the HP. We didn't land the poison also, so that's kind of bad. But our damage is okay. We didn't land the burn either. You know what, this might not be so good. 92, what? Okay, so we couldn't heal through it anyway, so I guess that doesn't really matter. We need to land the burn, which I can't. If he one-shots everyone at a time, then I think we're just done. I don't think we can do enough damage to actually KO him. What does this do? 32. Okay, so that's not a one-shot, but it hits 2 people. And then a 32 as well. I think it's doable with the full party, but might be a little bit tricky. Okay, we're back. So, we know what the max hit is. 92 one-shot everything, but a 32 otherwise, so it's probably worth topping off this guy. I didn't equip the rock. Yes, because we got the magic ring, right? So I get more casts of our Skull Bash. Without the status effects, though, it's still very worrisome, right? Because if you just trample 6 times, we're done for. So we'll have to see. I mean, we're at 25% of the way. Still no stats effect, though. Come on, just land either of them. There we go. Poison, right? 200 damage. See how much it just improves the speed and the run. Right now, it's a guaranteed KO. In fact, I could probably just defend all the way around and we'd be fine. Because we'll just take a massive tick of damage. 200 and then probably 100 something. The next one will be even greater. Obviously, I'll play it safe, but yeah. You definitely want status effects. 32, so that we're fine. And done, because of the burn damage. So, the primal land's actually going to be a little bit tricky, and it's probably worth actually clearing before the castle. Because the rewards and the gold from here is definitely better. Now, we can get to 200. Right, you can get to the equivalent floor, but I don't know if the boss actually spawns, right? Because usually it goes boss, Janna, right, so far, until you get to the correct dimension. So I think that's as far as we can go. Catch some fish. We might end up actually doing some of the novelty stuff like that. We have 16k. I don't know if I want to sit around and farm, because we're better off just unlocking the next relic and farming in the next dimension if that's what we're going to do. What else? There's nothing I want to craft or buy. Yeah, I think we're fine to just move on. So we'll buy the kitchen, and we'll just dump the rest of the gold. Other than that, we're off to the next dimension in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.